Hi, welcome to my rented flat in Kuala Lumpur. Today I'm going to give you a quick tour of my service apartment in Kuala Lumpur, and I'm going to run through some of the costs of living in Malaysia, specifically Kuala Lumpur. This is a service apartment that I rented on Airbnb, but purely out of curiosity, I tried to find out how much does it cost to rent this flat, on a longer term basis, let's say for a year. I'm going to give you a tour first, and then I'll tell you how much it would cost to rent this flat on a longer term basis. It's a studio flat, but it's a mezzanine level. You can see that it has really tall ceiling, and that's the sleeping area up at the top. And as soon as you walk in, this is where the wardrobe is, reasonably good amount of storage. Basically, all the flats have somewhat similar design in that the wardrobe, the kitchen, all came with the flat. So they are all the same throughout the whole apartment block. And you can see that they have a lot of storage here. And there is a bathroom close to the entrance, very modern, all tiled with a shower area. So yeah, it's actually really convenient for one or two person. And then you have an open kitchen. And honestly, I've been here for 2 weeks. I've never cooked because the food is so good in Malaysia. There's absolutely no point cooking, especially when you're cooking for one person. But if I were to live in Malaysia a little bit longer, I probably will start cooking healthier food. But that's not to say when you go outside, you eat unhealthy food. Like the availability of healthy food in Malaysia, if you make a conscious choice of choosing healthy food, is jaw-dropping, seriously. And I'm going to show you a video of the variety of vegetables that's available in Malaysia. It's absolutely jaw-dropping. That's one thing I missed when I was living in London, just the variety of vegetables. But anyway, this is a small kitchen. As you can see, like there's a hob, but I don't use it. And microwave, fridge, definitely more than enough for one person. And then you have a dining area here, which I set up as my work desk. And sorry, don't look at my tray. And honestly, I'm still traveling with the stuff that I brought with me from London. So I haven't, well, I'm pretty much living out of a suitcase right now. And living area, that's pretty good. If I were to live here, I probably would put some paintings up on the wall, and a small little balcony where the washing machine is, and the washing machine is right here. The balcony is really useful, especially when the weather is a bit cooler, and it's quite nice when you open the whole floor-to-ceiling window door up. When it's raining outside, it's actually quite nice listening to the rain. But it's a little bit hot right now, so I'm just going to keep it closed. But you can see, you can set up like a small table here for coffee or tea or breakfast if you would like. It's quite nice to have that option. And if I were to live here longer term, I probably would put some plants on the balcony as well. Let me show you the sleeping area. So you have to like walk up the stairs, so not very mobility friendly, but basically it's kind of like a platform, and then you have your beds here. Sorry, I just decided to shoot this video, so this whole place is not curated. But it's kind of quite nice because you pretty much separate the sleeping and the living area. And it's actually quite a nice area to sit here in the evening to read before I prepare my mind for sleeping. So, how much would this cost if you were to rent this flat on a longer term basis? I was shocked to find out 2,600 ringgit. That's less than 500 pounds a month. And I'm talking about a very high-end, well, a reasonably high-end flat. This is not even the most expensive one, and this is certainly not the cheapest one. This flat, I would say, is probably medium price range by Malaysian standard, by Kuala Lumpur standard. It comes with a huge infinity pool. It comes with a gym. It has security guard all around. The security is amazing. It has a sky bridge that's connected to the tube station. And yeah, it's seriously the cost of living in Malaysia. And just as a guy, I'm kind of in a tourist mode, because as you can see, I don't cook here. But when I do go out to eat, and I don't really go for the most expensive food, but I don't really go for the cheapest one either. The cheapest meal I had was 6 ringgit 50, including drinks. That was 2 roti prata and a teh tarik. The most expensive meal that I have here was 150 for 2 person. The most expensive meal I have by myself was maybe like 120 ringgit, but that was a Japanese omakase. So, you know, that's a bit of an exception, and it was a bit of a treat. So yeah, and Uber rides, you know, I almost never walk in Malaysia, which I'm a little bit ashamed to say this. But generally, Uber ride ranges from about 9 ringgit to 21 ringgit during peak hours. So that's less than £2. The range is between less than £2 to about £4 in British pound term. So yeah, it's exceptionally affordable to live here, and you can have a very good quality of life in Malaysia. So yeah, I mean, if you like this content, just leave a comment below. I would love to share more of my traveling in Southeast Asian life, semi-retired lifestyle with you. So yeah, see you. Well, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.